If you're an ambitious professional working a full-time job and you're at your heaviest weight you've ever been and you tried every single diet, cardio plan, fat loss hacks, this video is for you. I'm going to expose the biggest fat loss lies that kept me at my heaviest weight, and by you knowing that, you can actually break free from that vicious cycle, and you're going to also stop being exhausted. And let's just change this for you today. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, make sure you hit the subscribe button and also turn on the bell to get notified whenever I'm making a new video about weight loss advice every single week. I use these strategies to lose 60 pounds in 8 months and kept it off for 12 years, and I helped dozens of men and women just like yourself lose up to 60 pounds and finally escape the yo-yo dieting cycle. And if you're tired of constantly losing and gaining the same weight, I want to help you get to your healthiest self without giving up the foods that you love. The biggest fat loss lie I believed in that kept me at my heaviest weight for years was just eating healthy. And to be told right front, eating healthy is just so broad. I was just seeing that eating healthy was something similar to just eating rice, chicken, broccoli, or eating salad every single day, not snacking, not drinking any soda, not drinking any beer, no nothing. And problem with that is you only have a certain amount of willpower before you are cracking. And imagine that you are working a full-time job and you're so exhausted from working, and the foods that you're eating is not necessarily some foods that you enjoy. It's just because some fitness coach has been telling you that this is very healthy and you should eat that. But problem is that if your taste buds or what you really enjoy eating is not accustomed to what you really enjoy, it makes it very unsustainable, because a sustainable plan to lose weight for long term is something that needs to be adjusted so that you are eating foods that you really enjoy, so it doesn't feel like it's a diet. And healthy eating, yeah, I'll just say, like, if you're eating 90% of your diet coming from whole foods, it could be lean chicken breast, ground beef, it could be tuna, eggs, protein shakers. Of course, there's no way in hell that you're going to lose any weight if you're not in a calorie deficit. So I just want to clarify that you need to figure out your macro calculator, using a macro calculator to figure out the age, your, for example, your gender, and also how many kilos or pounds you want to lose a week, and also the amount of activity levels that you have. So by figuring all these things out, you are already setting yourself up for success, and also having a high protein diet where you are aiming for 45% of your daily calories come from protein, because protein helps you with very big things. For example, if you're someone who are in a calorie deficit, by subtracting your maintenance calories with 200 or 300 calories, then you're automatically in a calorie deficit. So you're going to lose weight if you're sticking to the calorie deficit for a long period of time, for your body to break down all the fat cells. And you're not going to lose weight from specific area of your body. Like, I know so many people, they want to lose weight from their ass. There's no way in hell that's going to happen, because you're gaining weight different places. Some people are just losing weight at their stomach faster, some on their face. It's difficult, so you just have to be very patient. And then you want to get, if you have a high protein diet, you're going to burn mostly fat and keep the muscles, because the more muscle mass you have, the more fat you're going to burn. And also a high carb diet, 40% of your daily calories come from carbs, because carbs are getting you a lot of energy when you're working, and also you just making sure that you have a lot of energy and being able to rest properly, because a lot of carbs give you the ability to rest even faster, so you have a life besides working out. So that's just the first biggest fat loss lie that kept me stuck. I would love to know, what is your biggest takeaway so far? Just comment below and let me know. The second biggest fat loss lie that made me very overweight for years is that I thought that I needed to be totally perfect and never like having cheat meals or free meals. And when you are trying to lose weight in the first couple of weeks, maybe the first couple of days, I believe that I need to be very strict. But problem with that is there's too many temptations, and it's very difficult to like building up that discipline. So what I was just trying to do is that I was thinking, okay, I'm trying to, this day following my diet plan, but I was just feeling very, I was struggling a lot with just finding what kind of foods that I needed to eat. So I just thought, if I just eating that food, but someone is offering me some chips, I eat that chip, and then because I had no willpower, I didn't have like the proper structure in place, I ate the whole bag of chips, and eventually I just thought, oh fuck it, I'm just going to throw out all the workouts and all the things that I've been doing all week in order to just binge. And that vicious cycle was just not very great for me, because I thought that I really need to be perfect, and if I'm not perfect, I'm going to just throw in the towel. But if I had to say something for myself, is that it's totally normal that if you are starting a weight loss journey and you're trying to lose weight, you don't need to be so tough on yourself. Because if I want to go back and just say to myself, trying to lose weight again, I would be more kind to myself, because I fucked up a lot when I was trying to lose weight. I eating like 2 days in a row with having cheat meals all the time. But it was also about having accountability for yourself and figuring out why you really want to do that. Because I was just thinking, if I was someone who was trying to lose weight and I wasn't feeling fat enough, that was just not me feeling that I was taking it seriously. It was until the time that I was so heavy and unhealthy that I really needed help. By asking for help from someone else, it made me feel more accountable to someone else. Because if I'm fucking up, and I'm doing this alone, there's no one is like giving me shit. But if there's someone I'm like reporting into every single day, it makes me feel more I'm letting another person down. So it was a very good decision for me that I was hiring the best fitness coaches in Denmark to get me accountability and also structure of figuring out, if I'm always like a couple of times a week just checking in with my coach, it was easier for me to stay accountable to what I was actually focusing on, and tracking my weight every single week, and also taking progress picture before and after from different kinds of lighting of different kinds of side of your body, so you can see that you're actually changing, and doing that every 4th week, and also measuring pictures. You can see a lot of changes. And sometimes if I just had some unplanned events coming up, it was difficult for me to say no to friends just saying, hey, you just try to this cake. But what I've learned from just saying yes to these kind of events is that I need to plan ahead, so I'm not just eating a bunch of cakes that will derail my progress. But when there were times where I was eating these cakes, I wasn't beating myself too much up. I was just talking with my coach and saying, you need to just starting tomorrow, or we are just subtracting some of the foods that you need to eat tomorrow for today, so that cupcake you're eating today is not going to affect the whole picture for the week. Because losing weight is about being in a calorie deficit for a long period of time. Sustain the calorie deficit. Not one day is going to fuck you up with eating bad, and one day of eating good food is not going to fuck you up. So you just need to be more kind and learn from what you're going through. If you're ready to finally lose the weight for good and become the healthiest version of yourself, just like with the transformation pictures that you saw in the beginning of the video, there's a link in the description and also in the comment section where you can apply for coaching with me, and we'll see if you are fit to work with me, and we'll build a game plan together. But I definitely look forward to talking with you, and I'm so grateful that you hop on this video and just listening to me. I wish you all the best, and also have a great summer, and make sure that you're also looking for the other many videos that I have on this channel, specific about helping you at your heaviest weight lose weight and become the heaviest version of yourself. And yeah, I have different kinds of playlists that you can just look up with so many different kinds of video. But hoping you are doing well, and talk soon. Bye.